Let's take a look at BTC and ETH right now. So right now we do have Bitcoin, and again, same thing. We've been saying it now for weeks, but I mean, we did see a dip. I mean, we saw what we thought was the beginning, and it still could be of a dip down, that 30 to 40% dip that is kind of common in the Bitcoin halving year after this pullback. We already saw Bitcoin hit all-time highs this year. We're technically over that old all-time high number as we sit here right now with it at 70K. Way surprising for everybody, way front-running where everybody thought this would be. Everybody thought we'd see BTC new all-time highs this fall. We've already gotten that. So that, it has people screaming left translated cycle and all these different things. So we've been thinking, well, inevitably, we're going to see a pretty healthy correction down to like 40K or something like that. We've said in the 30s, but of course, as it's gotten more bullish, you kind of adjust those targets a little wee bit because, we were up at 73K for Bitcoin. So I still think we're going to be heading down there. I don't know. Time-wise, we still have time before the Bitcoin halving here, but we went down to about 62K. We've seen Bitcoin come right back up here to 70K, has people kind of buying it again and looking at the health of this market right now, which has looked so good all year. But yeah, what do you make of it, Ewok? We got Bitcoin at 70K, ETH sitting right below 3,600 right now. We're going to talk about Ethereum a lot tonight because there's been some interesting developments.
Yeah.
By some people over the last few days. But yeah, what do you make of this? Again, continued strength looking here, but I still think we are probably destined for lower prices for Bitcoin.
Well, I think so too. I mean, until we hit that and break the previous all-time high, which was it's like 73. Looks like it hit 73,835. I think we'll retest that number a couple times. The strength, the RSI doesn't look overly strong. It did cross back over. You play these crossing games as these go, and here whenever it took the dip and fell hard, that's when this downturn really started, and now it's crossed back over. So, but it leveled out. It's going to be a waiting game to kind of see how this plays out. I have a feeling, as with a lot of tops, you get a double top, a triple top, it just keeps retesting it. And that level becomes the new psychological level. So, I think we could get up there, test it again, but I don't see it, going anywhere till we actually break through with that and close a candle. I think it is going to play around. Don't forget, we've got 23 days. I think it's 23 days till the halving. So, there's plenty of time to still have a pullback. Again, this isn't overly strong. It's in the upper areas here, but just relatively, it's looking very uncertain. So even though we've had a couple green candles, I think we get back up in here to this 73.5 area, and it probably does another pullback. So you're going to probably see a couple dips out of this, and then obviously the same with Ethereum. It could get back up into here. Now, I don't believe, well, no, it didn't. It did not cross over its all-time high yet. So,
oh no, that's 4,800. So not that that's like insanely far off, but yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
No, and I think a lot of that now is relative to the news of the SEC again. They're putting their own little chilling effect on everything, and it's been nice to hear some people speaking in favor of it, and like I said, we'll get to that later. But
yeah,
I see us hitting this top a couple times, retesting it. Clearly, it's a level that that we are going to have to get through again psychologically. If traders are now going to play this game, play this channel, they're going to try and time it and make some money. But yeah, we've got some time. We got like 23 days till the halving, and I think by then it'll kind of wash some things out, and we can actually get started on our bull run.
Yeah, I think so too, and it does make sense, that psychological level, because we've been sitting here for 3 years basically now, almost, with Bitcoin, already looking at that 69K number as a double top, 2 times in 2021. So it makes sense to kind of top out around that region before coming back down. But we have a new all-time high, so we're still hanging out there again now. But I do think we're going to head back down to that, into the 40Ks at the very least here
Yeah.
at some point. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, and this is a good transition into the Pulse Chain ecosystem, but that doesn't necessarily mean that like all the alts will follow with it in the same percentage. I mean, that is when we could maybe see a bit of an alt run actually start to begin. We'll see the key will really be looking at Ethereum. Like, how will that ratio hold up? Because the key number for that ratio, I think, is about 0.61 ETH to BTC. And it just has not been able to crawl up there yet.
Right.
Basically been at 0.5, oscillating between 0.5 and maybe 0.55. I'm not sure how high up there it's gotten, but that's really the key number there.